Lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Now, I used to preach when I was a young man that this was the greatest promise in the Bible. Until I woke up and I saw that this is no promise whatsoever. This is a statement of fact, and there is no condition attached. No condition attached. Jesus says, I am with you always. Always. This began to sink into my spirit. I am with you always. And then I realized our prayers are often so wrong. They may be very sincere. I'm not touching on that. And I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm just saying oftentimes our prayers are wrong. Our prayer is wrong when we as children of God pray, Jesus, please come into our midst. Nobody in his right head will ask somebody to come who has never left you. And I suddenly began to realize I don't need to pray like that anymore. Jesus is with me. I may not always feel him, but my feelings can lie. But Jesus never fails. And when he is with me, as he says, I never need to ask him to come. He is with me right here, right now. It is true, I sometimes don't feel him. Shall I tell you what I do then? Do you want to know? I appropriate his presence by faith. I say, Lord, here it is written, lo, I am with you always. Thank you for being here. Thank you for standing with me. Thank you for working through me the wonderful works of God. This changed so much in my whole approach, even in evangelism. It was not this begging and pleading and pleading and begging. Oh my God. No, I had a firm foundation. I have a firm foundation that Jesus is with us. Is the only certainty we have. And many people are so uncertain of this sure certainty. If that sinks in, we'll never be the same again. Jesus is faithful. Jesus is faithful. Absolutely faithful. Let me put it this way. When young people marry, bride and bridegroom, they come to the church, they walk through the aisle, and there at the wedding altar, they make their vow. Many of you have done it. You know how it goes. For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and health. Now I see another picture. I see you and Jesus coming down that aisle, hand in hand. I see Jesus lift his hand. This is what he says. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and health. I will never leave you. Jesus will never divorce you. He is faithful. First and foremost, he is faithful to himself because he cannot deny himself. He's always the same. Your maker is your husband. This is what Isaiah said. And it all fits so beautifully. Jesus is with us always. We may not always have the permanent feeling that Jesus is with us, but this permanency goes hand in hand with trust, with faith, faith that appropriates his presence. And once that you know how to handle that, I'm telling you, you will find him faithful in the biggest things and in the smallest things. He's faithful. And because he is faithful, we can be full of faith. When that hit me, it changed me. It changed me. What a mighty God we serve.